Hey, it's Randy from Happy Maple Nursery again, and today we're just in the backyard doing some much needed maintenance on a few things that have kind of fallen behind, which I think is the way how things go around in a nursery at this time of year. We have this dawn redwood that we've grown from seed. This is, I think, either 3 or 4 years from seed, maybe 4. And so we planted it, spent some of its time in a pot for 1 year, then we put it in the ground for at least another year, and now we have this really big tree that we then dug up, put into this cloth pot, and have left to grow for a full year before touching it. So it's got an interesting shape to it, as you can see there, but it is pretty overgrown. Actually sustained a bit of damage here in the back. And so what we're going to do is just clean it up and prepare it for future growth. Try to remove some really thick branches, maybe let a new leader grow that'll start to work on some of the taper. Found these grow incredibly fast, and actually we got some awkward shapes in there that we maybe don't want to keep in their current condition. So I'm just going to do a bit of that work today, and you can come along with me. So let's try to find what I think will be the front. I think it'll be here. We've got some kind of strange roots, but we'll see if we can make that work. And so I just want to kind of stop some of the problematic growth. These dawn redwoods want to grow really straight and tall, so we've got a lot of straight and tall pieces coming up, so I'm just going to remove those. Anything that cuts across the front, I'm going to remove that too. Another straight and tall branch here, I'm going to remove that. So we've got another really thick branch here. We've got a bunch of little thin ones around it, so I think I'm going to remove the majority of this to about here. And have an awkward straight branch here, just growing in the back. So we have a couple choices for leaders as we walk up. Either got this one or this one, so our general movement, and I think this tree has to come forward a bit, is this way, and we can maybe pull this around or select this as our new leader coming forward. I think that's what we got to do, something like that. Got this really stovepipe long part here, which is kind of awkward. Not sure if I like that. But for now, there's not a lot we can do. Maybe in the future we could air layer this piece off. Maybe even want to take this piece right off. But for now, we're just going to trim back, try to regain some shape, maintain some low branches, all the things you want to do with the bonsai. Not so sure about this branch's utility over here. It's a little from the inside of the curve, so probably not great, but for now I think we can leave it. So the other thing we have to select is a leader. We have 2 and they're all growing very straight. I wonder if we could also bend this up over. This area is going to be a bit of a problem though. You can cut the tree off right there. So maybe in the future we'll try air layering this chunk off. But I think for now we're going to leave it. As I look at this, I think we're going to also take this big chunky branch off. Just going to go at that with the concave cutters, since we can take advantage of the vigor this tree does have. So I think it's pretty clear we can't use this. It's incredibly straight, comes right up. That's not great. So I think we're going to get rid of that. This branch could go down. This branch is awkward. I don't think we need it, so we can get rid of that. Got a very large branch in the back. I think we'll take out. Bend these down. I think we might wire this up and over. And that might be it, just to remove some of these big chonky branches. Clean some of this up here. Shorten some of these. Get some ramification. Get rid of that because I don't think we need it. Looking for our cutters. Probably bend one of these around if we needed to. Also a bunch of buds. We'll probably get a bunch of back budding from this damage as well. I think the goal is just to cut back. Just make this ramify. And then we can bend that up and over and around maybe. So I think that's kind of it. You know, some dieback in here, that's strange. Not sure what caused that, but so we had our first chop about here, 2, 3, 4, and we can maybe make something like that. Not really sure, but the tree will show us at some point. All right, so we'll try wiring these down in just some random shapes, see what we can do. Alright, so we got a new leader started. We'll let that run. I think we could go this way and tilt this tree forward, or we could flip it and do something from this angle maybe. So here we are with our after of our Dawn redwood. This will be the first pruning since we dug it, and our goal was just to remove some of the major thick branches and only leave small branches. There's also a lot of budding that this will probably induce. Basically, you can see we go from the bottom up. And what we did here is actually prune to two kind of main leaders, one that will become our new apex, and then this back branch, which will turn into a sacrifice branch just to continue to give some vigor to this tree. So that's pretty much it. We'll leave this guy for now. We also top dressed quite healthily with some peat-based compost. Shouldn't be a big issue because this is in a grow bag, and these tend to dry out. So this will actually help it retain a bit of moisture, and these trees like to be wet. So that'll really help it. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, leave any comments if you have any questions, and we'll keep putting these out. Take care.